Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm David here with Zion's Gate Ranch. Today we're going to be talking about tomatoes, trellising tomatoes, and this is like a tomato wall behind me. And over the years I've done it so many different ways, and I really like the way that we're doing it this year, so I kind of just want to give you guys a quick tip and share it with you guys because I do believe it works well. Sorry for not having videos up lately. We've been very busy here on the farm. Gardening, farming, lots of pigs, lots of Gloucestershire old spots on the ground right now. So many piglets, and we're getting ready for the expo coming up in Marshfield, Missouri in the first week of September. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be providing the GOS barrow for the meat smith, and it's going to be amazing. So Brandon's going to do a great job. Lots of people will be at that event. Don't miss out on that, guys. Now, this tomato wall right here, all they are is cattle panels, and I've used the same cattle panels here for years. We T-post cattle panels, and I lift them up off the ground. I'll show you in just a second. That works really well. But when these heirloom tomatoes get so tall, they either want to flop over the other side and they end up breaking or whatever. So you don't want that happening. So what I did is, I'm going to share this with you, is I took some galvanized pipes that we had from our well that we replaced. We use PVC in our well now. So I saved all the galvanized pipes. You can buy pipes from, the hardware store or Menards or wherever, Home Depot, wherever you can get your hands on some. And I took 20-foot sticks and just balanced them in my fingers and then cut them right in half, or you can use a tape measure. And put them on the ends of the cattle panels and baling wire tied them on each end. And then all you have to do on a 16-foot is start stringing. Take a string and tie it to that post and tie it to the other post. And sometimes you just keep it real tight and the tomato vines are going to go right up and it'll turn into a wall like this. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you, and it works very, very well, and I highly recommend it. And I'll be doing this every year from now on. A few rows behind me, I just threw cages on the top. It's more of a pain in the butt because you got to wire them, and I mean, it works, but it's just not as appealing either. It doesn't look as cool. This looks great, just like a wall of tomatoes. So let me show you guys. You definitely want to try this. Okay, as you can see, I got a fat cat over there. Okay, you can see what I'm talking about here. Galvanized pipe, and I wire tied it to the T-post. And this is just a regular cattle panel for cows, and 16 foot. I have like 5 or 6 rows of these. You see what I mean? And look how tall these are, guys. I mean, they just keep going and going and going. And see, that's what I was talking about, the cages. Those are a pain to put on, and that was before I came up with this idea. And they work great. I mean, look how tall this is. I mean, they're so tall I can't even reach. Okay, and I got them held together with wires, and I mean, you can't even get it. See how it's a tomato jungle. Look how tall those are. So when you grow with good manure, we use a lot of rabbit manure this year, and I clean out my duck coop every year right when it gets hot, and I put all my duck bedding in there because you can put that stuff on hot. So that's what's cool about that. And rabbit you can put on hot. But here's a great example. Here's another one. See, I did all these in pipes, and then just take you some baling wire or any kind of rope or string you can get your hands on, and see, and then just once they get to the top of this panel, they want to flop over. So see, now you can keep them up, and the younger ones that are coming up, and see, if you take both wires and then tie them in a knot too, keep that wire tight, and the younger ones that are coming, just push them up. Like here's one, for instance. If you see one that's just hanging down, find the end of it like that and just stick it through. And you're really just training it is what you're doing. So these work great. And see, this right here is ready for next string. See, it's almost want to start to flop over. And when they flop over, they'll break right here. And you want to get tomato season a long time. And doing it this way, well, I've always done the cages on top, but doing it this way, you will extend your season so long. I mean, all the way to the frost. You'll have tomatoes all the way to the frost. And even in this heat, they're still putting on. So, see what I mean? And then down here, This is where I tied it at the other end. And just, I'll probably do the string right here next. And you want to make sure your string is nice and tight and wrapped around this 3 or 4 times or it'll slide down. So get yourself a good knot here and then go all the way down the other side. And it's a whole lot easier than cages. You know, string's a lot easier and it's a lot cheaper. And it's easier to work with. So, see what I mean? Here too. Big old pipes. And then these babies, you see how tall they are over there. I mean, the tomatoes are freaking huge. And this one's ready for one today too. Now see, this one's sticking out, like I was saying earlier. Just pull this up and tuck it in. I don't want to break it, but these are Cherokee purples. And usually I have problems with these, but as long as you, not always, but as long as you keep tucking these, like here's another one. Tuck it in, train it up, and then get your another string going. And guys, you'll have these things 20 feet tall. People will drive by and think you're freaking nuts. But it's amazing because you'll need a ladder to start getting your tomatoes. But it's better than having no tomatoes. So, what are you doing, fat cat? Guys, would you look at them habaneros? They are beautiful. So, here's what I do also from the beginning of the year. I take a cattle panel and I lift it up off the ground. At least 8 inches to a foot. That way you get more distance going up. And then I always prune about a first foot down. And I don't let no suckers come up for about the first foot. And see, these are wide. And see down here, these are wide. And look at all this open airflow down here though. This is all open air. So you don't get any diseases like this one. If it don't look good, you can always cut these off. But you can see through there, look, all these are open. And I have had no disease, none this year. So, what are you doing? He loves the garden, man. If he gets his chance, he's in here. All right, guys, I just want to share that quick tip with you. And I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, look. Tomatoes way high. I mean, they are everywhere, man, everywhere. This is a honker right here. They just keep growing. Well, it's a good way to do it, guys. So, all right, guys, well, that's it for right now. We have a very cool story I'm gonna share with you on the next video when I can get that done. And I can't believe how well these are growing, and I can't believe how well this works. Highly recommend this method. And over the years, you learn how to do things easier, and it makes your life better. So anyways, long story short, haven't seen you guys in a while. Please like, share, and subscribe to our videos, and be patient. And sometime we'll have more content coming out soon. Sorry for the sun to my eyes. And we'll see you guys soon. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. My house to your house, my farm to your farm. Peace.